Good evening from San Ignacio Town. With the 9 o'clock news, I am Patrick Jones. In the headlines, regional pesticides control boards to meet in Belize. Ministry of Agriculture issues advisory on rabies in cattle. And training on management of forest fires to be provided. Stay tuned for details of these and other stories coming up after these messages.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Rain. I'd like to tell you about the biggest thing to hit the local real estate market, the Belize Real Estate Show. Whether you are a real estate agent or property owner looking to rent or sell your property, the Belize Real Estate Show can help. We offer high-quality production with stunning slideshows, voiceovers, cinematic videos, and even an extended walkthrough hosted by yours truly. Call the number on your screen and allow all our viewers to dream of renting or owning your property.
Here now is the news in details. The Belize Agricultural Health Authority, BAHA, today issued an advisory on rabies in cattle. Livestock farmers are being encouraged to vaccinate their cattle against an ongoing bovine rabies outbreak. An official release says that the disease is currently detected in the Cayo district, and the expectation is that herds in the Belize River Valley will be affected. That is because suspected cases have also been detected in areas along the Macal River. A release from the Ministry of Agriculture says that the spread of the disease can be halted if livestock farmers vaccinate their cattle against rabies. The official advisory reminds farmers that rabies in cattle can be transmitted to humans. While it is almost always fatal, officials say that it can be prevented through vaccinations and post-exposure treatment to humans. Infected animals usually show nervous signs and aggressive behavior. Excessive salivation is another sure sign of rabies in cattle, and farmers are being asked to call BAHA immediately if any of their cattle starts to show these symptoms. The Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, Forestry, the Environment and Sustainable Development is in the process of implementing a 5-year global environmental facility funded project entitled Management and Protection of Key Biodiversity Areas Project. One of the key components of the project is to support forest protection and sustainable forest management. Earlier this year, a firm from California, Fire Management Consultant International, was hired to train personnel from the relevant regulatory agencies, NGOs and protected areas co-managers in enforcement of and forest fire reduction techniques for rapid response teams. 2 one-week training sessions were held from the 16th to the 27th of May. The classroom sessions were held at the Aguada Hotel in Santa Elena Town, and the field component was held at the Da Silva Forest Station in the Mountain Pine Ridge Forest Reserve. A total of 49 persons were trained. Participants came from the Forest Department, Department of the Environment, Ministry of Agriculture, Yakshe Conservation Trust, Program for Belize, Corozal Sustainable Future Initiative, and the Rancho Dolores Economic and Development Group. The training came at a critical time when the country is being affected by unwelcome smoke from forest fires. The participants were taught different techniques of fire suppression and how to plan for a planned burn. It is expected that the persons trained will use the knowledge and skills to train farmers on how to plan for a burn so as to avoid so many getaway forest fires. Forest fires do not only affect humans' health, but they also destroy the flora and fauna of the country. The San Ignacio Santa Elena Town Council is working in collaboration with the Public Health Department to eliminate breeding grounds for mosquitoes. This is important, especially in light of the detection of the Zika virus. Mayor Earl Trapp spoke with TNT News about the effort.
This is a project that we have undertaken since like 6 weeks ago. And it's something that we began doing in both San Ignacio and Santa Elena. One of the main reasons is that we have been working very closely with Department of Environment and Ministry of Health in trying to get rid of the breeding areas for the vector that causes the Zika virus. So it works in that area, and as well what it does is that it helps us to give clearance that you can see from afar when you're coming. And as well, we've been clearing the shrubs that have been covering the lights, so it's giving more lighting to people walking on the street.
Are you also working with residents of the area so that they can clean around their areas to keep the mosquitoes away?
Yes, definitely. As a matter of fact, we will be having a radio show tomorrow on both local radios in Cayo, and as well we will be on Channel 10 tomorrow, which is Tuesday, and we will have members from Department of Environment, Ministry of Health, and as well from the Town Council.
Members of the community are being asked to do their part in this effort to keep their surroundings clean. You're watching the 9 o'clock news. We will have more of the day's stories for you right after these messages.
Are you always on the go? Tired of missing your favorite games while they're actually being played? Watch your games and sporting events live with Central TV and Internet's incredible MyTV. Simply log on to www.mitv.bz to get easy access to 25 channels, no matter where you are. With Central TV and Internet's MyTV, you're always in the game.
Who said that deals only happen once a year or only on special occasions? Walk into any one of our Central TV and Internet offices to get free installation, free modems, and free MyTV subscriptions. Visit us whether you're in Belize City, Belmopan, San Ignacio, or Benque, or give us a call toll-free at 0800 Cable TV. Central TV and Internet. Bundle and save.
Bundle and save. Central TV and Internet.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. In the last week, we have reported on at least 2 fires that gutted one restaurant in San Ignacio and damaged another. There is a third incident involving private property being damaged by fire, and police in San Ignacio say they have 2 suspects they believe are responsible for this spate of arsons. Authorities provided us with this piece of surveillance footage today, which clearly shows someone setting fire to a palapa in San Ignacio. The date and time stamp on the surveillance footage shows that this latest incident happened just after 1 o'clock on Monday morning. Our technical crew attempted to clean up the image to try and identify the culprits, but this is the best we could make of it. Police in San Ignacio are asking for the public's assistance in identifying the persons seen in the footage setting the fire. Anyone with information that could assist this investigation is asked to call the San Ignacio Police at 911 or the Crime Stoppers hotline. Members of pesticides control boards from across the Caribbean will be in Belize next week to discuss management and responsible use of pesticides. The San Ignacio Hotel will be the venue for the meeting from June 6th to the 10th, which is hosted by the Pesticides Control Board of Belize. It is the 21st meeting of the Coordinating Group of Pesticides Control Boards of the Caribbean and will be held under the theme, A Changing Climate, A Changing World, Responsible Pest and Pesticides Management, Our Responsibility. According to an official release, next week's meeting will include a 3-day planning workshop for the implementation of activities under a project funded by the Global Environmental Facility. Funding for next week's meeting is being provided by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization and the 10th European Development Fund Sanitary and Phytosanitary Project being implemented by the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture. In news from football, Police United FC will be playing in Group E in the 2016-2017 CONCACAF Champions League. The draw was held on Monday evening in Miami, Florida. That means that Police United FC will be seeing action in the first round against Pachuca of Mexico and Olimpia of Honduras. This is the news on the national channel. Still to come, a look at the weather. We'll be right back.
My dad never misses a football match.
Me neither.
Are you enjoying this game or what?
I'm loving every minute of it.
I can't miss this game, but I can't see it either.
Here, now you can. The game's on me.
Now, wherever there's internet, you don't have to miss a single minute of TV. And the best part of MyTV is its cost as little as $10 monthly for Central TV and Internet's customers. With 25 channels at your fingertips, you'll always be tuned in. MyTV is available only at Central TV and Internet. Log on and discover a new world of mobile TV.
Hey, do you happen to have a beer?
Hi, I'm Chelsea Rain. I'd like to tell you about the biggest thing to hit the local real estate market, the Belize Real Estate Show. Whether you are a real estate agent or property owner looking to rent or sell your property, the Belize Real Estate Show can help. We offer high-quality production with stunning slideshows, voiceovers, cinematic videos, and even an extended walkthrough hosted by yours truly. Call the number on your screen and allow all our viewers to dream of renting or owning your property.
Welcome back to the 9 o'clock news. A local business establishment in San Ignacio is promoting reading among young people, especially with the start of the summer holidays. Today, TNT News went to speak with the proprietors of Gates Office and Stationery in San Ignacio to find out more about the upcoming program, which starts on Wednesday.
Here at Gates Office Supplies, we are doing the summer reading program, the Summer Reading Challenge, which is a program to encourage kids to read, to continue reading during the summer while they're off school.
How does the challenge work?
So the way it works is that kids of all ages, students of all ages can participate. They can get a log, a reading log, and I have an example here and they can download it from our website. So it's basically a reading log, and they just put their name, they put the title of the book that they read, they put the number of pages that they read, rate the book, and their parents should initial to sign off on it. The challenge is to read 300 or more pages per month for a total of 900 pages or more of reading over 3 months for the summer. So June, July, and August, which we think is very reasonable amount of pages. And I'm sure most participants will exceed that number of pages very easily.
Now, after they have read all these pages, what do they do?
So yes, so that's the motivation is that we will have prizes for them as long as they meet the challenge. So if they read 300 or more pages per month, they bring their logs into GITS Office Supplies, and we will have a prize for them. So the prize will include different things like pens, pencils, exercise books that they will need for school, going back to school. So it's going to help them. I know it's going to help parents a lot, getting some free supplies into them. And we also encourage parents to come in with their kids to collect the prizes, because we will also, in the prizes, have a coupon for a discount in buying their textbooks.
Is this challenge open only to students and children from San Ignacio?
No, this challenge is open to anyone countrywide, as long as they can come in. You can come as far as Corozal. You have a reading log. You can download the reading log at our website at gits.bz, and then you can participate, start logging your books, and bring it into GITS. Of course, you have to come personally into GITS and collect your prizes.
Is the challenge on now, or is there a start date?
So the start date of the challenge is June 1st, and it runs all the way to the end of August. So June, July, and August.
TNC News also asked the organizers to explain what was the inspiration behind the program.
So we have kids of our own, and we find that all they want to do is play Xbox and on games, and so this really helps us with our own children, and we thought, why not educate the rest of them.
Now, is there any specified books or articles that they're to read, or is just anything they read?
Anything that they love to read, anything that holds their interest, that keeps them off of anything electronic.
It's good that you mentioned electronic, because what if they want to read on a tablet or on a
Tablets
Kindle?
and Kindles, and that's one of our big prize. If they read 900 pages or more, hopefully, then they get to receive whoever reads the most will receive the Kindle.
Now, who gets to cross-check that they actually read those 300 pages?
Their parents. Their parents has to make sure, and they will initial on the reading logs, and then we'll bring it in.
Now, this is solely by GITS, or are you partnering with the library service?
Yes, so we partner with the San Ignacio Public Library, so kids can actually pick up their reading logs here at GITS Office Supplies or at the library. Of course, they can pick up their log at the library, get a book at the library, and start reading immediately. So that makes it real easy, have books readily available at home.
This is the first time you're venturing into this. Do you see it happening in the future?
Absolutely. We want to do this. We want this to be a yearly thing. We want to make it bigger. We perhaps want to partner with other businesses who might be interested in promoting education, promoting reading for the kids, because it's really important. I think there's an achievement gap in the summer. Educators are real familiar with this, that during the summer months, and research over 100 years has shown that kids who take standardized tests at the end of the summer do considerably less than if they take it at the beginning of the summer when their information is fresh. And so keeping the kids engaged in educational activities over the summer months is really helpful, for the rest of their lives.
As mentioned before, the reading challenge starts on Wednesday, June 1st and continues through the summer. The hurricane season starts tomorrow, but the hot weather continues. Here is the forecast heading into Wednesday. And that is a look at the weather with information provided by forecaster Francisca Wellington at the Belize Weather Bureau. To summarize the news, here are the headlines again. Regional Pesticides Control Boards to meet in Belize. Ministry of Agriculture issues advisory on rabies in cattle, and training on management of forest fires to be provided. With the headlines, we end this edition of the 9 o'clock news. Thank you for joining us. I am Patrick Jones. Have a good evening and a good night.